Hey, what's up guys? This is the Mapped Out Gamer and welcome to another map breakdown. Today I'll be taking a look at Derailed in Battlefield Hardline. I'll be pointing out key areas, some strategies, and throwing in my 2 cents along the way. This large map is home to a big train yard and lots of little nooks and crannies to hide out in between. Let's play some Battlefield Hardline. Alright, so let's dive right into the first key area, which is the train depot. This area is probably where you'll be spending most of your time battling it out. So the majority of this area is split it into kind of like 2 zones. You got the warehouse, and then you actually got the actual train depot with all the train cars. So if you go into the warehouse, you actually want to dominate the rooftops because you actually get access to Overwatch areas to the inside of the warehouse, as well as the Overwatch areas that look over the train depot. So, taking over the roof is very important, especially those smaller little ceilings that overwatch the inside part. It's kind of like a little nook right there. Enemies love to sit there and just kind of pick off people inside the warehouse. I like to utilize Molotovs and incendiary grenades to really force the enemy to use alternate entrances, so you can actually, lay down some fire and they'll be forced to use different areas. Now, when you're inside the train park, it's, naturally linear, along the tracks. What's nice about the train depot is you can actually jump across the lanes through the open train cars. These are fantastic little hideout areas. Make sure you partner up though, because you may get caught from behind. If you're hunting through the train cars, for your enemies, you can actually go prone and kind of peek under the train cars. This is a great way to call out enemies that are approaching. You can actually see their feet, you can take them out. If you actually follow the tracks northbound, it will take you to the bridge, the big train bridge. This is definitely another key area. A lot of snipers like to hang out here. This bridge is simple to navigate and get around on. It's just basically linear. It's a linear lane, basically. You have a top section where the trains are, and then you have a kind of like a catwalk section that's just underneath the bridge. One of the drawbacks though of here is there's very limited cover. I mean, it's a train tracks. There's not a lot of cars or kind of waist high cover to hang out behind. So if you get spotted back here, you better expect some bullets to be headed your way, or actually even an RPG that'll take down the whole bridge and you along with it. That's right. So the Levolution event trigger for Derailed is actually exploding the bridge and taking it down. So if you aim just right at the yellow car that's right in the center, that's full of natural gas or propane or whatever they're shipping, it explodes the entire bridge and turns it into rubble. This is a great tactic if you're having trouble in hot wire. This actually basically blocks off the entire canal route. Since a lot of people like to drive back and forth in the canal, this forces players to drive around on the edges of the map. So you can actually disrupt the map flow by blowing up the bridge. So definitely do that if you're having trouble in hot wire. Let's move on to the logistics center that's just south of the bridge. This is a small building that looks similar to the others. It's, it's got large open doors on the north and south ends. If you're attacking, go ahead and glance from the large door sides, then kind of creep in a smaller back door. There's also some good corners here for defenders to post up as well. Moving just north of the logistics center, you have the construction area. This key area is the largest on Derailed. It's almost 2 blocks big. I mean, you got lots of cover, you got lots of little locations to kind of duck into. If somebody's contesting this area, you're probably going to have to be doing a little bit of hunting. The crane sticks out like a sore thumb, but it's still a positive sniper nest. What's unique about this zone is the terrain. It's not all level. You get some high spots, you get some low spots. So if you're rolling up in an SUV just kind of spraying bullets, that actually may not work in this situation. You're probably going to be forced to hit the ground on foot and flush out the enemy with brute force. The last key area is the Scrapyard on the north end of the map. The Scrapyard is littered with smashed up cars that are perfect for getting on top of and blending into. We get 2 adjacent large buildings, adding more rooms to clear out when you're attacking. So you got to watch these 2 areas. Approach cautiously through the back and using the cars for cover. Objectives are normally located out in the open here, so squad up and attack them as a team. Communication is always key, so keep that up. That's all I got for the map breakdown of Derailed in Battlefield Hardline. Now on my channel, I'm always stressing map knowledge. Map knowledge. If you want to get better at first-person shooters, you gotta know the lay of the land. What I like to do sometimes is just join an empty server, walk around, see what's what, see where some good hiding spots are, see where you can get with the grapple, and where certain hidden areas and things like that. So last thing, go ahead and check out the link below for a coupon code to greenmangaming.com. Not only will you help support my channel, but you'll actually get 20% off select digital download. So go ahead and do yourself a favor. Don't pay full price for games anymore. I hardly do. Green Man Gaming sets you up pretty good. So this has been the Mapped Out Gamer. Thank you so much for watching. Peace.